Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Laurie from Cook Scrap Craft, and today's process video is for the Mixed Media Frenzy Cheers to the New Year hop. I'm super excited to be participating in this hop. Make sure you go to the description below so you can see everybody who's participating. Some are on YouTube, some are on Instagram, but definitely check out what everyone is doing and how they're using mixed media. So for my mixed media, unlike last month when I participated in the hop, I start with my mixed media right away and I don't forget to use it. So I've got some Tim Holtz Distress Oxide. It's like I think it's like called Velvet something, but it's a pinky color. And because I put together a counterfeit kit that had a lot of pinks and teals, those are the colors that I decided I really wanted to use in my mixed media. So I just did the packaging technique to sort of create a circle of that spray. And then I did a few drops. I let that dry overnight. And then I went back and added some snowflake stamps with a teal Stampin' Up! Stamp pad. It's an old one. I don't even know if they make the color anymore. But I'm just going to use a variety of different sizes of those snowflake stamps. And I can't remember who makes those stamps, but I got them a long time ago as part of an International Scrapbook Garden scrapbook kit, back when that was still around. So I'm just filling in a little bit of adding extra color, adding just some extra shapes and things to sort of cover in some of the white spaces, and I'm just trying to make sure that I'm putting them the snowflakes strategically, because my photo is going to be in that bottom right hand corner. What's my left? What's my right? And I want to make sure that I'm not putting a bunch of snowflakes there and then I'm going to end up covering them up. So what I like about this stamp set is that there are quite a bunch of different types of snowflakes, as there are in real life. So I'm just going through and adding, like I said, adding some different shapes, different sizes, just to kind of fill out that whole mixed media circle. And the color, I actually have the Tim Holtz stuff here. It's Victorian Velvet. It's the Tim Holtz Distress Oxide spray. I'm sure you can get the same color in a Distress Oxide stamp pad. I think they have inks, a lot of different types of tools that you can use for mixed media. I just prefer the sprays because that's what I'm used to working with, and that's what I like working with, as opposed to other types of colors, although I do have stamp pads. So I guess I'm more of like a spray and stamp pad type of person. So yeah. So this is also, this is the Mixed Media Frenzy Hop, but I'm also using my Counterfeit Kit Challenge kit for this month, for January. And I loved the kit prompt because there was a lot of like coffee cup, hot chocolate mug things going on. So I happen to have a bunch of embellishments that fit that. And I decided I wanted to use those for this photo of me on my birthday, getting my Starbucks birthday reward. And when the Cheers to the New Year hop came out, I thought, how perfect, because I'm sort of like giving myself a cheers with my tall decaf almond milk no whip mocha. And it's also my birthday. My birthday is the day after Christmas. So my birthday is very close to the start of a new year. It's the start of my new year, my 37th year, and then also very close to the start of 2021. So I figured that was kind of very fitting for the theme of this challenge. So as you can see, I've got coffee cup embellishments from a whole bunch of different manufacturers, and I'm just placing them down first so I kind of get an idea of where I want them to be so that everything fills in the negative space adequately, and I'm not like running out or using too many in one thing. So I've got a lot of the Doodlebug ones, and both the stickers and the puffy stickers, flat stickers and puffy stickers. There's some very old cheeky Studio. There's some Ellie Studio. There's Simple Stories. There's Heidi Swap. Oh my goodness, there's Cocoa Vanilla Studio from the Christmas collection, Merry and Bright. So it's such a it's such a plethora of themed embellishments, and I am so glad that I am able to use them all as part of putting them together with this kit. I think there's also some Amy Tangerine from the Late Afternoon collection. What I'm fussy cutting out there are little cups, little mugs from Scrap Accents, which is a Canadian embellishment company. I actually won those from a challenge 2 years ago, I think. And then I've got some Doodlebug enamel dots that I'm going to fill in. I'm not putting them in yet because I want to get the other embellishments down first. And I'm also trying to figure out, I pulled these two alphas and I couldn't remember. It's been so long. It had been so long between doing the mixed media and then finally laying everything else out that I couldn't remember if like I had come up with a proper title for this page. So just kind of on a whim, I decided to use the, what are they? They're not really ampersands. They look like E's. Like ands, different way of writing and. I don't even know. I'm sure they have a name. But I decided to use those as E's with the black alphas because I don't have regular E's. So I'm going to do cheers to 37 because it's my 37th year. And I struggled a lot with placement of where I wanted this stuff to go because I just couldn't seem to fit it. I didn't want it to go over the embellishments. I just wasn't really I just wasn't really feeling the placement of this. And unfortunately, I figured something else out after I'd already put the glue down on these letters. And when I try to peel them up, some of the paper starts to come up. So I have to leave the numbers where they are. So right now it says cheers to 37 and I have the word hot at the bottom. And I put the word hot there because it's a hot cup of coffee. We're talking with all the embellishments. It's a lot of hot chocolate, tea. So I thought that was sort of fitting. And the little Heidi Swap sticker that's underneath the word hot says but first, and that's where I'm going to do my journaling. And I really liked the Heidi Swap sticker that said the story. But it's so translucent that I couldn't have put it down on the mixed media because you just wouldn't have seen it. So I have this white sticker that I had cut out for something else and just kind of saved it to use for, a future purpose. So I put the story on that, but I wasn't really feeling having so much of that over my photo. There was just too much white space. The circle just was a little too big with the words, and I didn't really like trying to put it underneath the photo because then some of it would be cut off and it just wasn't feeling it. So I'm just going to set that aside as I put in some more of these, there are like little coffee beans that I put in with little faces, and then the Doodlebug enamel dots. I love enamel dots. I love a good Nuvo drop, but I also love enamel dots just as much. And what I'm going to decide to do is not use the story. I'll save that for something else. I'll put that back in my Counterfeit kit and I will save that for another layout. I know they have 2 challenges that are going on this month. This is actually, along with the Mixed Media Frenzy Cheers to the New Year Hop, this is going to be for one of the Counterfeit challenges as well because I'm going to make a list. There was a questionnaire on the back of my Mops magazine, which you can kind of see the paper there, and it asked what 3 things you would like to focus on with intention this year. So I wrote down meditation, wellness, and friendship. I'm not sure how it's all going to work because 2021 it has started off kind of the same as 2020, but we'll see. And you can see that I have moved the word hot. I decided I wanted that to be more of part of my regular title. And again, I just couldn't really figure out the best placement for it. Maybe I should have thought about the title a little bit more. But whatever. So now the title is Cheers to Hot 37 because it's going to be a hot year, you guys. My 37th year. Yeah. That's what I'm going with. Cheers to Hot 37. Or Hot 2021, however you want to look at it. So anyway, I'm doing my journaling down here, just putting the list and then doing a little bracket and just writing focus on with intention. Didn't have to do a lot, didn't have to write a lot about what was going on here. I just wanted to kind of list it down. I'll probably put this in just my regular album as opposed to a book of me because it is about my birthday, which is an event that I always put in my regular album. Usually if I do some journaling that's a little more personal, it goes in my book of me, but I'll put this in my regular album. and I'm just kind of filling in some of the blank spots. The close-ups are going to follow. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video and got some ideas on how to use mixed media on your own pages. The white background paper is Vicki Boutin Foundations Paper, which I would highly recommend. Definitely check the links below for everybody else who's participating, and give this video a thumbs up, like, click subscribe if you want to see more scrapbook process videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.